Hello YouTube users. So today we're going to talk about an app that can help you catch your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or spouse um, to see if they're cheating on you. Or you can just use it, if you want to spy on your friends, or maybe you're just curious as to what's going on with somebody. So basically what we have here is an app that we're going to download and install from a provider known as SMS Shadow. So what we're going to do, if you like, you can try it out on your phone first, but you're going to have to install this on the other person's phone, the person that you want to keep track of or monitor. So we're going to open up our browser here, and then we're going to go to a website called apk.smsshadow.com. Now, if you missed that, let's go back here. It's apk.smsshadow.com, or you can just go to smsshadow.com. And once the site opens up, you're basically going to go to their main page. This is what the page looks like here. And what you can do is you can just go here where you see the little download button there, click on that, and it's going to take you to apk.smsshadow.com if you didn't already type it in. So basically what we have here, we have two choices. We have the Google Play version, which is going to show the user an icon notification. They're going to know it's installed in their phone. Every 5 minutes it's going to let them know, hey, I'm tracking you. Basically what this app does is it records all of their text messages, their multimedia messages, any pictures that they may send or receive to anyone using that. It's going to track all of their contacts that are in their phone, their names and all the numbers they have. It's going to list all of the apps that they have currently installed on their phone and the dates that they installed those apps. It's going to have a full call log history, the dates, the times, of every person that they've called, as well as how long the call was. It's going to give you a list of their entire web history, as well as their GPS locations. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead. We're going to click on Download Device Settings. That's the name of the hidden version, which is the one that you want. This is the hidden version. So we click on Download Device Settings. It's going to start downloading up here. The app, it downloads really quick, so just go ahead and click on Device Settings APK to open it up, and then it's going to let you know all the stuff that it's recording on the device. Like I said, it's going to, it's going to be checking the text messages, it's going to be checking the picture messages, it's going to be getting their GPS location, their call logs, their contacts, their web history, a list of whatever apps they have on the phone. So go ahead and click Install. And once it's done installing it, it'll say app installed. You're going to click done. Now, one thing that's really cool about this app is it doesn't show up in their list of apps that they have installed on their phone. As you can see here, we downloaded it. It doesn't show up in any of our apps here because this app is a widget. So it'll show up on our widgets over here. And one we're looking for is this right here where it says device settings. And where you're going to install this, you're just going to grab the icon and you're going to drop it on your home screen. Drop it anywhere. Now once you drop it there, it disappears. Okay, the icon disappears, so it's not going to show up on there. Then you have this registration screen that pops up. Basically gives you the whole rundown as far as what the app does and how it does it. It only shows this one time. If the phone is not, it'll actually show this as long as the phone is not registered. But once you register the phone, it goes away. And registration is really easy. Just click OK, and you enter in your email address. Make sure this email address belongs to you and only you, because it will give whoever has access to this email access to the website where all this information is going. So we're just going to put an email address in here. You can put your email address in there, of course. This is just for demo purposes only. You're going to hit submit. Once you hit the submit button, basically it ties your phone or this device to this email address. So anyone that uses this phone from this day going forward, whoever has access to this email is going to have access to that data. So now that we're done, we can go ahead and close that, and we're done. And this is the only thing that this app will ever show to the user on this device. This is the only thing that we'll ever see. So if you go back home, you can see that it's not showing up here at all. And as far as the widgets go, it's going to show it sitting there as a widget, but that's the one thing they're going to see. If they go back to their home screen, they're not going to see anything sitting there. They're not going to see anything at all. This is, this is what their home screen looks like. So as far as they're concerned, there's nothing shady or funky going on. They can go and look at their list of apps or widgets if they want to. But nothing seems out of the ordinary. And if they do decide, oh hey, what's this widget here, let me drop that on my screen, let's put it there. Like I said, it disappears, and this is the only thing that's going to show up. If we go back, the widget's not on the home screen anymore. It just disappears. Okay, so now we got that installed. What we're going to do next, we're going to go to the website and actually register on the website so we can start seeing this information on the phone. Alright, so we've installed the app on the device. The next thing we need to do is go to the website, which is smsshadow.com. This is the main page that you'll see here. We're going to go over to login, create an account, pick a username, or just your regular name, username, something unique. Choose a password, put in your email address. It has to be the same email address you put in on the phone. And I put in somebody@gmail.com. It's just an email that I made up. Doesn't belong to me, don't know who it belongs to. Anyhow, next, you want to read the terms of service, privacy policy, and all that type of stuff, if you like. If not, just hit I agree. Register. I already registered using this email, so of course it's telling me, that it's already been chosen, it's already in use. But what's going to happen is if once you enter in your email, it's going to send an activation link to your email address. Go check your email. Make sure you check your spam folder for the email in case it's not in your main inbox. Open it up, and there should be a link in there. Once you click on the link, it'll activate your account. After you do that, you can come back here, go to login, enter your username and the password that you chose. So once you log in, it's going to take you here to the main page, and all these other menu options will show up here. Right now, the only thing we have access to are text messages. If you don't see anything here, it's because you haven't selected your device up here where it says select device. Click the drop down, choose the phone number of the device you have, because you can have more than one device on your account. You can go through and see all these different text messages that are associated with the account. You can see the date, the time message was sent or received, the number it came from. You can also see the message that was sent and a message that was received. And that's it as far as regular features. Now, if you want to see the premium features, you can click Go Premium, and it's $3.99 a month. Keep scrolling down to where it says trial. It's entirely free. Don't need a credit card or anything. Doesn't cost you anything. Zero. Just click subscribe. $0. You don't even enter any of your personal information, anything like that. Click on that there to accept the terms of service. Terms of service basically says, you know what, it's a recurring subscription, and this is only for the paid part of it, but if you're not paying for it, don't worry about this. Hit subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything. Hit proceed. Membership's been activated. Click OK. Now if we go to features, we have all these other options here. So once again, if we click on SMS messages, now we can see the names and the phone numbers from all the contacts that are in the phone, as well as our SMS messages from before, so we can kind of correlate a number here to a number over here. And the way that works, let's say we did a search for a phone number that started with 951. It'll give us all numbers that start with 951. we can do a search over here for anything that we might find in the text messages, like let's say love. So now we can look up all the messages that have the word love in them. You can look up other red flag words like sex, hate, cheat, whatever you feel is a red flag word to you, you can search for it. Next, we're going to move on to the MMS photos and messages. Here on the left, you can still see the contacts. So you can kind of match them up with a message that was sent or received. With the picture messages, you can see a picture if there is one. You can see the message as well, whether it was sent or received, the number, the date, and the time. And you can also, flip through the pages of picture message depending on how many messages they have or don't have. In this case, there's 26 pages of about 5 different sets of pictures, so it's quite a lot here. Next, we can move on to the call logs. Again, we have the contacts with the names and the numbers. On the right, we can actually see the phone number that was called, whether it was in, out, a missed call, and how long the call was. We can search through calls to find out, if a certain number was called more than once. And then let's see here, moving down, like I said at the bottom, you can see there's 14 pages of call records here that we can look through. Next, we have the browser history. We can look and see what pages they've visited in an internet browser on the phone. And in this case here, the title of what page visited was How to Guard Your Virginity. It had 39 photos. Let's see, this is if you want to view the page, you can click here. If you want to see the URL, it's here. If you want to see the date and time they visited it, it's over here on the right. So if we want to view this page, we just click on that there. And this is what they saw. Just a bunch of hilarious photos, I suppose. Close that out. Then we can go down to installed apps to see what type of apps that they have installed on the phone, the date and time that they installed them. And that comes in handy if your boyfriend or girlfriend is installing apps that relate to dating or flirting or something to that effect. You'll know. Or if you have kids, you can see if your children are downloading apps that they shouldn't be. And last but not least, we have their GPS location, so we can see exactly where they're at, what they're doing, and who they may or may not be doing it with. So, and what you can do is you can click on one of these markers here, and it'll give you the date and the time that they were located in this vicinity. Right here where it says via network, that means their location was determined based on the cell phone towers. If the GPS was actually on the device, it would say via GPS instead, and it would give you more of a precise pinpoint location. So that's about it as far as what this app can do. If you do decide that you like the app and you want to pay for it, it's $3.99 a month. You can have unlimited devices on your account, so you can track your phone, your boyfriend's, your girlfriend's phone. Who knows? If you're a concerned parent, you can track your phone, your wife's phone, and all 3 of your kids' phones all at the same time. If you're just unsure about someone that you may have just met, maybe just want to see if they're telling you the truth about where they're going and who they've been with and who exactly calls them on their phone. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Good luck.